Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. That's right, Gray Hair Dave. I'm back. It's me. Gray hair, gray beard, glasses like the guy in the artwork. Don't have as much gray hair as him right now because I just went out and got my hair cut today. Not one, but all of them. How are you, folks? Hope you're doing well. I'm excited to be here, and I hope that you are also. I went on a little rant, I guess, about politics here in the U.S. and some of the uprising and unrest we've had over our history. Every country has its history, good and bad. The United States is no different at all. The United States is no different at all. We've had our share of good and bad. Some of the things that are going on today they bother me, and they bother me deeply. And I don't know what to say or do about it anymore. I am a God-loving man. I do. I love God. I pray often. I don't go to church as often as I should, but I do have my conversations. And even if you're not a believer in God, I don't care if you don't believe in anything like that. It doesn't matter to me. If you're a good human being, you do your job every day, and you don't really get into any trouble. You're good for me. You're good with me. I'm good with you. And that's the way I feel about it. Now, someplace, there must be some genetic encoding or decoding or something going on. Well, some people who just all of a sudden, I guess they can't handle it. They got to strike out or kill somebody or shoot somebody. I hope that never happens to me or you or anyone you know. It's a sad situation to take somebody else's life. I couldn't do it. I hope I never ever have to see another death again. And I have seen death in an unfriendly way. Let's just go with that. So, with that being said, let's move on to happier things. We were talking about 1983 last week. Let's talk about 1984 this week. The original Apple Macintosh computer went on sale on a Super Bowl ad in 1984. Wow, it has come a long way from that first original Mac. I tell you what, it really, really has. There was it was a miners' strike in England that lasted about a year. The 84 Olympics were held in LA, in Los Angeles, California. The first solo transatlantic flight in a helium balloon.
Yeah, okay, and I wonder if they talk like this the whole time.
Me and helium, I don't know. United Carbide pesticide plant in Bhopal, India, leaked the lethal toxic gases that killed more than 3,500. Well, that's just wrong, you know? It is. Prices keep going up. Average monthly rent for like an apartment was like $350. The average cost of a new house was around $86,000, $87,000. The average income was around $21,600. You could pick up a Chevy Corvette for $23,000. See, now we're starting to get into the bigger monies for cars and trucks and all that kind of stuff. A Chrysler New Yorker, which, I'm sorry, it was a big car, then it went to a small car, and it just went away, was $13,000. The price of gas is $1.10. You could go to a movie for $250. Pair of shoes for men would cost you still around $40. a 3-bedroom with modern appliances, a double car garage, and a sun deck in Chicago would run you around $119,000 now. Or then, I apologize for that. But, let's get back to the Macintosh thing. I'm reading on here, and this is called the peoplehistory.com website. The original Macintosh personal computer went on sale during January of 1984. The PC was the first mass-produced Apple computer that was mouse-driven and had a built-in graphics interface. The Macintosh was originally priced at $2,500, which was way more than any of the other ones. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of money. In today's money, you can get, I know when I got my MacBook Air, my M1 MacBook Air, I think I paid $1,300 because I wanted more hard drive. Otherwise, it would have been like, I think, $995 or something to that. You can get an Apple desktop, not the big one, but you can get a regular, the other one for a little bit under $2,000. You can get a MacBook Mini for $599 if you want. But that's what it is. What was happening in outer space besides that balloon flight? Who did that balloon flight? John Kittinger, a former U.S. Air Force pilot, was the first guy to do that balloon, that helium balloon. The first untethered spacewalk. Really? 1986? Oh, that was from the Challenger. Oh, because they were up there working on satellites and stuff. Yeah, okay, Dave, you got it together today, buddy. Oh, the Olympic Games, and it was. I don't have a whole lot more to talk about today, folks. I really, really don't. I just know what to say. That's sad, isn't it? I have come here every day, and I've been thinking about this a little bit, and I'd like to get your input on it if you think about it. I've been finding it harder and harder to do this 5 days a week. This will be number 117. And the last few weeks, I've only been putting out 2 or 3 a week. And I guess that's all right. You guys have gotten used to the 5 day a week thing. But maybe if I make them a little longer, I could go and cut it down to 2 or 3. I'm thinking about that because I did some work today with a company that I want to work with for the Boomer Podcasters program that I'm going to create. And that's going to be taking up a little bit more of my time. Plus, I want to get it ready for another podcast to go along with that so that I can do both at the same time, because it's easier to promote a program like that if you have a podcast. And it's very, very easy to intermingle those together. So that's one of my plans for it. But I'll still see. These aren't all that hard, what I'm doing here. It's only 5 or 10 minutes. And it's just my thoughts for the day, or my thoughts about what I'm doing. But if I don't do it every day, folks, it's nothing against you. It's just I have nothing important to say. Not that it always has to be important, but it should be put to you in a way that makes you happy to hear it. I don't want to get out here and go, oh, here we are today. No, that's not the way I want to be. I want to be enthusiastic and energetic about it, So that's what I've got for today, folks. It's almost 3 o'clock here locally. I didn't get to this earlier in the day because I did have a couple of meetings this morning, and then I all of a sudden decided I need a haircut. So I went out and I got one of them. So here we go. If you know somebody who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know where to find them, doesn't know what kinds there are, how to follow or subscribe, please do me a favor and show them for me. Also, folks, if you would, smile at somebody today. Just smile at them. You don't have to know them. You'll make their day. You guys make my day every day I talk with you. Oh, yeah, don't forget, I have a website called 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. That's the number 5, minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Got any comments or concerns, please leave me a message on the contact me page or on you just click on that little microphone in the bottom right-hand corner. So for all the goofy guys up in my head, this is Gray Hair Dave saying you have a great day, folks, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.